All I have won't fade away. Your name in the skyline carved real deep. Every promise made is ours to keep. The beat don't quit, the flow won't lie. With you beside me, I can touch the sky. All I have is what I bring. Words that fly and the love takes wing. Hold this moment, let the echo stay. All I have won't fade away. Your name in the skyline carved real deep. Every promise made is ours to keep. To keep. The beat don't quit and the flow won't lie. With you beside me, I can touch the sky. All I have is what I bring. Words that fly and the love takes wing. Hold this moment, let the echo stay. All I have won't fade away. Yeah, it's gold, every line spellbound. Heartbeats match with the underground sound. Catch my breath while the streets come alive. All I have.
Iran's nuclear program, and Iran has now confirmed a very key three-way nuclear talks. In fact, the nuclear talks Iran will be holding with Russia as well as China. This is the key nuke meet to be held on March 14. This confirmation is after Beijing also expressed its intention to host the meeting. Lifting of sanctions will also be discussed. This is, of course, going to have massive ramifications. My colleague Shreya joins us on the broadcast. Shreya, this is going to be a three-way nuclear talk. Again, keeping in mind what's happening with the US and Russia, including Ukraine, this comes at a very interesting time.
Absolutely, Ashish. This does come at a very crucial time with Donald Trump at the helm of affairs in the United States of America. And it also comes amid the fact that Donald Trump has written a letter to Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei saying that he's ready to talk to Iran for a new nuclear deal. But the Iranian president has actually rejected those talks that olive branch that Donald Trump had offered, had extended to Iran, saying that do whatever the hell you want, I will not hold talks with you. Those are the words of the Iranian president, Pezeshkian. And therefore, this is, comes at a very interesting time with Iran rejecting the American offer and inclining towards its close allies, China and Russia, over a nuclear deal. Remember, in the previous Trump presidency, Donald Trump had withdrawn from the nuclear deal that involved Iran, and after that there have been quite a number of times that America as well as Europe has raised concerns about Iran proliferating nuclear weapons. Iran has consistently denied, saying we're not propagating and producing nuclear weapons, but the International Atomic Energy Agency has time and again also said that it has in fact enriched uranium on its soil about 60%, which is the basic requirement for a 90% weapon grade of uranium that is used in a nuclear weapon. So that tussle really continues, but this of course comes at a crucial time considering that Donald Trump has been saying that he's going to exert maximum pressure on Iran as far as this nuclear deal is concerned. So we'll have to wait and watch what really comes of this extremely important meeting between Beijing, Russia, as well as Iran. Ashish.
Absolutely, Shreya. No week uneventful with Donald Trump in power there, and of course with Iran now announcing this three-way nuclear talks with Russia and China. Remains to be seen how Donald Trump and the United States respond to it. In fact, we are shifting our focus back.
Russian officials say 3 people have been killed in the Moscow region in one of the largest ever Ukrainian drone attacks on the Russian capital. Russia's defense ministry says it shot down over 300 drones across the country. The Kremlin condemned the early morning attack and accused Ukraine of intentionally targeting civilian homes.
The moment of impact, one of many in and around Moscow and around Russia. The country's defense ministry said it shot down 337 Ukrainian drones overnight, at least 90 in the Moscow region. But some made it through, hitting apartment blocks and parking lots.
It happened between 3 and 4 in the morning. There was a very loud sound. We woke up and began watching. We were frightened and couldn't sleep. We didn't realize what had happened.
4 Moscow airports were shut temporarily, and dozens of flights diverted by what may have been the largest drone attack by Ukraine since Russia's full-scale invasion. Also in the early hours, Russian drones attacked the Ukrainian port city of Odessa. Officials say a fuel tank was hit, a children's toy warehouse, and other structures. Analysts believe both Russia and Ukraine are looking to improve their positions for negotiations, including those taking place in Saudi Arabia between top Ukrainian and U.S. diplomats. Before that meeting, Marco Rubio, the U.S. Secretary of State, told reporters he was looking to see what concessions Ukraine is willing to make.
And for more on this, I'm now joined by DW correspondent Grzegorz Szymanowski, who joins us from our studio Riga, where DW has been operating since Russian authorities closed down our Moscow bureau. Grzegorz, have there been any reactions to these attacks so far in Russia?
Well, Gerhard, the Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov accused Ukraine of deliberately targeting residential buildings. We've seen these pictures in the report. However, the governor of the Moscow Oblast, of the Moscow region, said that the damage to the residential buildings was caused by the debris from the drones that were shot down or intercepted. And this version would also be consistent with the statements from the Russian Defense Ministry, which said that it shot down drones before they could reach Moscow. There were some calls from retaliation against Ukraine, calls from the Russian parliament. The head of the Russian parliament's defense committee said Russia should retaliate with hypersonic missiles, Oreshkin. However, we need to remember that even last night, Russia attacked Ukraine with over 120 drones and 1 ballistic missile, according to Ukraine. So Russia is continuing its attacks against Ukraine as well. And in this context, the Kremlin has also accused Ukraine of trying to spoil the emerging talks around Ukraine. We know that Russia is against the idea of a partial ceasefire that Ukraine is expected to present to the US today in Saudi Arabia. So this attack should be seen in the context of the ongoing negotiations.
Grzegorz Szymanowski, thank you.
breaking news coming out of the US. President Donald Trump says he's ordered the military to launch what he calls a decisive and powerful operation against the Houthis in Yemen. US media report the military is carrying out large-scale strikes against dozens of targets, including the capital Sana'a. Last week, the Houthis vowed to resume operations against ships in the Red Sea if Israel did not lift the blockade of the Gaza Strip.
We turn overseas now. Yemen's Houthi rebels are vowing to retaliate after U.S. strikes. The White House released a photo of President Trump watching as American forces carried out the attacks. The Houthis claim at least 31 people were killed. ABC's Christian Cordero has the latest.
See? You see? Can't make this shit up. Look at the look. Look at the look on the so-called black woman face. You see? See? That's the look of, I'm mad because niggas about to come into power. You see? Let's get it, man. Let's go to the book of Micah. Bitches, it's in the Bible. It's prophecy. You see? Fuck your feelings, hoe. Fuck you. With your dick sucking sellout ass. Number one dick sucker, number one sellout. You see? See? These nigga women bitches don't want us to come into power, brothers. You know what I mean? You on your dig? You see? This is the book of 38. Let's get this. Let's go here first, man. You see? Yeah. A lot of heaviness is coming. Right here, what you see on the screen. You on your dig? You know what I mean? You see? Yeah, and these nigga women bitches, they don't like it. Right here, what you see on the screen. This bitch is a sellout, a dick sucker, a sambo, a coon. You know what I mean? You on your dig? You see? The fuck? This bitch love her devil daddy, man. She quick to throw niggas up on the bus. You see? Look at her spirit, man. Look at the look on this bitch face. You understand? You see? She should be happy that this place is falling. You know why she ain't? You see? Because that means my perks, my benefits, my Denali Sierras, I'm about to lose. You see? My condominiums. Whatever, however. You see? These niggas, us niggas, these niggas, us niggas, they about to come into power. This bitch, she can see that. You see? Don't get it twisted, bitch. You know these motherfuckers be listening to us. Believe that shit. You see? It's the book of Sirach 38. Ecclesiastes 38 and verse 18. You on your dig? You know what I mean? You see? Hold up. Is this the right scripture? You see? Sirach 38 and verse 17. You see? Ecclesiastes 38 and verse 17. It's the book of Sirach 38 and 17. You bitches, you hoes, you devils, you vipers, you cobras, you pythons, you serpents. You see? You crackers, the red Hebrew Edomites. Your bitch ass about to suffer, and the so-called black woman. You see? You know what I mean? Sirach 38 and verse 17. Weep bitterly. Woo! Woo! You see? See? He said your bitch ass about to go through a lot of sorrow and grief, Mr. White Man. You and your bed wench. You understand? You see? 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 Mr. White Man and his bed wench. You about to weep bitterly. Look at this look. Look at the look on this bitch face. You see? Her ass shook. Look at the look. Look at this look. Look at the look on this bitch face. You see? See? She don't like the looks of this shit, man. War. But the men of faith, we love it. We love death and terror and destruction. Bitch, this is what we want to see what's coming. You see? You know what I mean? Weep bitterly, you see? And make great moan. Ooh. Bitches don't like to get banged out, you see? And thrust out by a man. You understand? You see? Because they don't want to please a man. They don't want to suck his dick. They don't want to make him feel comfortable. Did you see that shit? You see? They want niggas to cater to them. And you wonder why your bitch ass ain't got no man, can't keep no husband. You see? Your bitch ass was created to please him. The fuck? You know what I mean? You see? Bitches was created to suck dick. That's it. You weren't created to be on social media showing your ass and titties. Believe that shit. You see? Weep bitterly, and that's what's coming for these hoes, man. Bitches, period. Sheetamite bitches, white bitches, nigga women bitches, bitches, period. Your bitch ass about to weep bitterly. You see? These honkies, these crackers, these Edomites, these heathen devils, brute beasts. You see? Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. You know what I mean? You on your dig? You see? Weep bitterly. You see? This is what King Solomon acknowledging, which was King David's son. You see? Look at the look on this bitch face, man. Heaviness. Heaviness. Let's keep reading. He gonna tell you. You see? Weep bitterly. You see? And make great moan. And use lamentation. Ooh. See? That goes into sorrow, grief, affliction, devastations. You see? See? Adversity. Hell yeah. Famines. Bitch, you gonna eat them evil ass little nigglets. You gonna eat them filthy, disgusting, ugly acting ass nigglets. Them crumb snatchers. You see? You gonna eat they ass. He said lamentations. Oh, you know what I mean? You see? See? Sirach 38 and verse 17. Sirach 38 and verse 17. You see? It's the book of Ecclesiastes 38. Sirach 38 and verse 17. Weep bitterly. Woo! So-called black woman and the serpent, your devil daddy. These vipers, these cobras, these pythons. The red Hebrew Edomites, so-called white people. You see? You know what I mean? You motherfuckers gonna weep. Hell yeah. The tables are turning. You know what I mean? You see? And make great moan and use lamentation. And he is worthy. And that a day or two, lest thou be evil spoken of. Exactly. Because of the truth. You see? You motherfuckers label us, stereotype us. You call us evil. What the fuck? You see? You know what I mean? And then comfort thyself for thy heaviness. Ooh, you see? He said what? Heaviness, man. We got to go through it. The signs of the times we're living in. You see? Yeah. Oppression. Bitches teasing us on social media. Showing their ass and titties. Big ass hips and big titties and big ass. You see? They know what niggas want to do. These fake ass bitches. Fuck you. You see? That's why your bitch ass gonna go over there and fight. You Instagram ass bitches think you a model. Bitch, you ain't no model. You see? You Instagram model ass bitches. Picture taking prostitute ass bitches. You see? Your bitch ass gonna get drafted, motherfucker. 2025. How you like that, bitch? Number one dick sucker. You see? 4 of heaviness come of death. Ooh, see? That's what's coming. Death and terror and destruction. up on Babylon the Great, a community, a neighborhood, a village, and a county near you. You see? Yeah. Franklin, Bloomfield Hills, if you will. You see? See? Royal Oak, Southfield, Inkster, Wasteland, wicked ass, racist ass, Westland. You see? Wasteland. You see? Detroit, whatever, man. Monroe. You see? See? Dayton, Ohio. Hell yeah, man. These evil ass crackers, man. You understand? You see? For of heaviness cometh death. Oh, right here, what you see on the screen. You see? He said, what? You know what I mean? For of heaviness cometh death. You see? And the heaviness of the heart breaketh strength. You see? I like to say, call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Call Yasharala, Prince of Power. Yeah, Jerusalem, we up. Yeah, Jerusalem, we up. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Shouts out Israelite foreigners, specular birds, strangers that look like a Mr. Paleface, that look like an Edomite, that look like a red Hebrew Edomite. Peace and love to you, peace and love to you. Israelite foreigners, specular birds, strangers that look like a Mr. Paleface, that look like an Edomite, that look like a red Hebrew Edomite. Peace and love to you, peace and love to you. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Shalom, shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect, the women and men, children is going to make it to the kingdom. The honors, apostles, the elders, and watchmen, and servants, and prophets, a great millstone. We learned this truth from only through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All praise Mashiach Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, you brothers and sisters was edified. It's on to the next one. Shalom.
Tensions in the Middle East tonight, just 24 hours after President Trump launched a large-scale attack on Iranian-backed Houthi rebels inside Yemen. New video shows smoke rising from an explosion. U.S. officials say last night's strikes hit dozens of missiles, radars, drone, and air defense systems in Yemen. At least 53 people have been killed and nearly 100 injured. The Houthis promised to respond, claiming they launched retaliatory missiles and a drone at USS Harry Truman in the Red Sea, the same aircraft carrier that sent these fighter jets to strike Yemen. However, a U.S. official tells ABC News their claim wasn't true. The Biden administration had also conducted airstrikes against the Houthis, but President Trump vows this time is different, writing Iran's support for the group who's targeted commercial vessels and U.S. Navy ships at one of the world's most vital shipping routes must end immediately.
It is Iran that has repeatedly funded, resourced, trained, and helped the Houthis target not only U.S. warships, but global commerce, and has helped the Houthis shut down two of the world's most strategic sea lanes.
National Security Advisor Mike Waltz was asked by Martha Raddatz today if there was any chance of direct U.S. military action against Iran. Waltz responded all options are on the table and that Iran's support for the Houthis, quote, will be stopped. Lindsay?
Christian, thank you.
وردا على هذا العدوان نفذت القوات المسلحة بعون الله تعالى عملية عسكرية نوعية استهدفت من خلالها حاملة الطائرات الأمريكية USS هاري ترومان والقطع الحربية التابعة لها شمالي البحر الأحمر وذلك ب18 صاروخا باليستيا ومجنحا وطائرة مسيرة في عملية مشتركة نفذتها القوة الصاروخية وكذلك سلاح الجو المسير والقوات البحرية. وردا على هذا العدوان نفذت القوات المسلحة بعون الله تعالى عملية عسكرية نوعية استهدفت من خلالها حاملة الطائرات الأمريكية USS هاري ترومان والقطع الحربية التابعة لها شمالي البحر الأحمر، وذلك ب18 صاروخا باليستيا ومجنحا وطائرة مسيرة في عملية مشتركة نفذتها القوة الصاروخية وكذلك سلاح الجو المسير والقوات البحرية. إن القوات المسلحة اليمنية لن تتردد في استهداف كافة القطع الحربية الأمريكية في البحرين الأحمر والعربي ردا على العدوان على بلدنا.
اگر جنبه عملی به خود بگیرد با واکنشی سرسختانه و قاطع و ویرانگر جواب خواهیم داد. طی مدت نچندان طولانی جمهوری اسلامی ایران نقشی در تنظیم سیاست‌های ملی یا عملیاتی هیچ جریانی از جبهه مقاومت از جمله انصارالله یمنی‌ها یک ملت مستقل و آزاد در سرزمین خود هستند. آنها دارای سیاست مستقل ملی هستند. جمهوری اسلامی ایران نقشی در تنظیم سیاست‌های ملی یا عملیاتی هیچ جریانی از جبهه مقاومت از جمله انصارالله یمن ندارد.
This was an overwhelming response that actually targeted multiple Houthi leaders and took them out. And the difference here is, one, all options are always on the table with the president, but Iran needs to hear him loud and clear. It is completely unacceptable and it will be stopped. The level of support that they've been providing the Houthis.
شن العدو الأمريكي عدوانا سافرا على بلدنا خلال الساعات الماضية بأكثر من 47 غارة جوية.
Tens of thousands lined the streets of Sana'a, Yemen Monday, chanting anti-US and anti-Israel slogans. The massive demonstrations come on the heels of a new wave of US airstrikes on the country that began over the weekend. Video shared by the U.S. Central Command on Saturday shows a ship firing missiles and a strike on a building seen from above. The U.S. says it is targeting Yemen's Houthi rebels in response to the group's threats to international shipping. The Houthis are linked to Iran and have taken control of the most populous parts of Yemen. They've also launched scores of attacks on Red Sea shipping since November 2023, which they say are in solidarity with Gaza's Palestinians amid the Israel-Hamas war. On Sunday, the Houthi-run health ministry said at least 53 people had been killed and nearly 100 injured in the U.S. attacks. The U.S. carried out another wave of airstrikes on Monday.
By the way, to the Houthis, this isn't a one-night thing. this will continue until you say we're done shooting at ships, we're done shooting at assets.
تأتي هذه العمليات للقوات المسلحة اليمنية.
On Monday, a Houthi spokesperson claimed without evidence that the group had retaliated by attacking a U.S. aircraft carrier twice in 24 hours, saying it is, quote, responding to escalation by escalation. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump writing on social media Monday that the blame will fall on Iran from now on, after previously demanding that the country stop supporting the Houthis. Every shot fired by the Houthis will be looked upon from this point forward as being a shot fired from the weapons and leadership of Iran, Trump wrote, warning of, quote, dire consequences. But the commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guard addressed Trump over the weekend, saying, quote, Yemenis are a free and independent nation in their own land and have an independent national policy. Ansar Allah is the representative of the Yemenis, makes its own strategic and operational decisions. Ansar Allah is the official name of the Houthis. The U.S. strikes represent the biggest U.S. military operation in the Middle East since Trump took office in January. They come as the United States ramps up sanctions and pressure on Tehran while trying to bring it to the negotiating table over its nuclear program. For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.
At Redstone, we have the home that can serve your needs all through your life. We're proud that we have many selections. We have many